Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to another weekly guitar meeting at Siccas Guitars. I hope you are ready for this week's weekly guitar meeting. I'm going to get my hands on some really interesting guitars, and I would love to start with the first guitar of this week, which is made by the legendary Spanish guitar maker José Luis Romanillos. As you know already, every José Luis Romanillos guitar is a very unique guitar with a name, and all guitars have a specific sound character, very intimate, very heart melting, I would say. And this guitar is from 1984, and this is the La Violeta, made by José Luis Romanillos. As many other José Luis Romanillos guitars, they are built with some little decorations on the guitar, such as on the bridge. The rosette is always an amazing work, and we have also a little decoration on the headstock of this guitar, and also on the back, in the middle of the back of the guitar. And this guitar comes with a spruce top and Indian rosewood back and sides. And I realized that I have never played a José Luis Romanillos guitar with a cedar top. Has he ever built a guitar with a cedar top? It's a good question, because I have never played a José Luis Romanillos guitar with a cedar top. Anyway, I would say let me play a few notes on this unique instrument, and you let me know if you like the sound or not. It's still ringing and ringing and ringing. I think it's very obvious that the sustain of this guitar is on another level. Wow. And also how even the sound is. The intensity on every tone is the same. And as on many other traditional guitars, this is a guitar that it can be sometimes demanding. So you have to do the work to get a nice and full sound out of this guitar. It's not like a lattice brace or double top guitar that you touch the tone and the tone is already loud and it's in its full spectrum. You have to be able to control this guitar to design the sound. But if you are able to do it, this instrument is second to none. I mean, José Luis Romanillos guitars are one of the most elastic sounding guitars, very intimate and beautiful tone. In other words, it's not about loudness or fast response with this guitar. It's about beauty in the tone and a very well balanced sound. And I think this guitar has also the perfect stiffness and tension on the top and the string, so that you can play super soft and you can get loud without the guitar losing its quality in the sound. So the dynamic range is great. Wow. I don't know if the microphones can handle it or the YouTube compression, but you can play super soft and super loud, and the quality of the tone is constant. Last piece. No words left. And the next guitar is made by an incredible guitar maker from Italy. It's made by Lucio Carbone, who is building wonderful, really good Hausa style guitars, but also Torres models and replicas. So he is an expert in building this kind of vintage guitars or historical guitars. And every guitar is very impressive. Every time when I'm reviewing one of his guitars, I think, wow, he did an amazing job again. And this guitar is his new creature and it's brand new from 2026. It comes with a spruce top and Indian rosewood back and sides. And as I already said, his guitars are inspired by Hausa and Antonio de Torres guitars. And I cannot say this guitar is a replica of one of those guitars. I think it is at the end his own model, but it's heavily inspired by some of the most famous historical guitars. And it's a very lightweight guitar. The sound is beautiful. I have played already a few notes on this instrument. Let me play. Lovely. What I noticed straight away is how easy the tones come out of this guitar. I would say this guitar has actually a modern touch. It's not a Hausa or Torres guitar where you have to put some work on it to get a sound out of it. This guitar is very responsive and easy to play. Very long sustain, full of soft overtones, and very deep basses. This is definitely Torres inspired. Wow. And also very colorful. guitar is speaking for itself. Let me tell you what I love about this guitar. Apart from the sound quality of this guitar, despite of the traditional construction and spruce top, it's very forgiving. You are not hearing a lot of nail noises, and if you make little mistakes in the left hand, the guitar is very forgiving. It hides somehow the higher frequencies, the noises. Usually you would expect the opposite from a guitar with a spruce top and traditional construction, which sounds usually very direct and bright. Well, congratulations to Lucio Antonio Carbone for this amazing instrument. And let me know your thoughts on the sound of this guitar. I'm very curious. Let's move to the next guitar. And this guitar is made by the Belgian guitar luthier Karel Dedain. As you might know, he is building different guitar models, and he is also an expert in building historical guitars because he's studying those guitars so well and he knows exactly what he's doing. And this guitar is an Arias model with beautiful decorations on it. I mean, he has dedicated hours and days to create this beautiful decoration and all those details on this guitar, as you can see on the purflings, on the bridge of the guitar, and also the rosette of the guitar. It's a lot of work, and we have very high quality spruce top and maple back and sides. It's a very lightweight guitar, and let's see how it sounds. What a warm sound. It sounds very mapley. I'm experiencing this kind of warm sound full of overtones and smoothness with guitars which have maple back and sides. Somehow I'm starting to like maple. It's interesting that your taste is always changing over the years. I don't know which kind of wood I will like in 10 years. This guitar is also very responsive. The tones come out very fast. It has a fast and hard attack. And this is also due to the light weight of this guitar. But let's play more. So the trebles, they have a slightly boxy character, slightly nasal. Lovely. The sustain on the trebles is not like a Daniel Friedrich guitar, which will ring like for 2 minutes. It's decent, but the attack is very fast. So the tones come out very fast and easily. And I think you can play with the colors. You have a very wide palette of different colors. Very comfortable to play. The corpus of the guitar, I have the feeling that it's slightly more narrow or thinner than other guitars. I feel it at least when I'm playing it, but it's not an issue for me at all because the playability is very, very good, very comfortable. Last piece. Well, let me know your thoughts on the sound of this super beautiful Karel Dedain guitar, an Arias model from 2026. And I mean, this guitar is so lightweight. Anyway, let's move to the next instrument. The next guitar is made by Raoul Aldrovandi, who is based in Budrio in Italy. The first thing what I notice or what catch my eyes is the rosette of this guitar. It's modern, but at the same time it's very elegant and it's combined with traditional idea of the rosette. As you can see, I love this color in the middle line of the rosette. um, Beautiful work, congratulations to him. And this guitar made by Raoul Aldrovandi is brand new. It has the number 11. It comes with a spruce top, and the construction of the top is a radial bracing, and we have wenge back and sides. It's a wood that is actually not that easy to work with, but I like the sound quality of this wood of wenge. It's very solid and forward pushing. It's a very constant wood in the structure. Yeah, and before I start to showcase the sound of this guitar, I want to mention that Raoul Aldrovandi gave this guitar the name Marea. So Marea number 11. Let's see how it sounds. It's loud. What do you hear? I give you 5 seconds before I start to talk. For me, it's a super responsive sounding guitar. I don't know if you can hear the responsiveness of the guitar. I guess this is something that you can feel but not hear. It's full of overtones. It's very easy to play. The tones come out easily. It is a powerful guitar. It's a loud guitar without sounding unnatural or too muffly. You can still follow every note. I also love this note, which is very long, and on some guitars it's super short, but on this guitar it's very good sustain. also a very comfortable guitar to play, for me at least. The shape of the neck and the size of the guitar, I don't know. It's, for me at least, very comfortable to play on. A beautiful guitar made by Raoul Aldrovandi from Italy. And let me know your thoughts. We have one guitar left, and I guess it's the first time that I'm reviewing that guitar. I'm very excited. And the last guitar of this week is made by the French guitar maker Olivier Fanton. I hope I pronounced the name in a correct way. And it's the first time that I'm reviewing a guitar made by Olivier. It's interesting. The shape of the top is slightly different than the other guitars. Somehow it's like it's bowed in this direction. At least if you look at this guitar from my side. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. And I have the feeling that the size of the body is slightly bigger. At least the sides of the guitar is a bit wider than the usual guitars. The neck feels very comfortable, and we have spruce top and bird's eye maple back and sides. Very nice head. I mean, it's very simple but elegant, and if I'm not wrong, I think these are Rogers tuning machines, which are absolutely high-end tuning machines. But I would suggest to check also the link of this guitar on our website, because sometimes there are also some replicas of the more famous tuning machines. But in this case, I think this is a Rogers. It looks amazing. They work so well. So buttery. I mean, tuning is also a very important point. If a guitar is out of tune or slightly out of tune, it's not pleasant. So I would also pay attention to the tuning machines of a guitar. Well, let me play a few notes on it. I'm very excited, as it's the first time that I'm reviewing this guitar. Let's do it. Very interesting. It's impressive, first of all. I think the trebles sound very full, very airy, and actually French. Soft, and the sustain is also very good. I like that everything works super well on this guitar. It's responsive, the trebles are very full, round, sustain is good. Very good guitar. Since it's the first time that I'm reviewing a guitar made by Olivier Fanton Danton, I'm still trying to figure out, and it's like a baby that came to the world and is looking at everything with a lot of excitement and with a lot of questions in the head, and it's the same with me now. Last piece. You let me know which guitar of this week you like the most and why. I'm reading every week all your comments and it's super interesting. So please keep posting your comments and let us know more and more about your thoughts. It's very important to us. It was also the last guitar of this week. I hope you enjoyed this week's weekly guitar meeting. As usual, please don't forget to give thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you are still not a subscriber, which I doubt. And have a nice weekend. See you next week.